mid-November, still all the leaves on. There's definitely a problem with this planet. Still flowers. Those are spring flowers. This is still massive. Last year this had almost died back by now. Look at the size of those leaves. So I've got quite big hands for a woman, but look at the size of that. It's massive. Right. Pond is at 14 this morning, but there is a chill in the air, so it means it's gonna be a hard day today. Preparing everything. But it wouldn't be the French Connection without starting with a nice breakfast. Winter prep. Everything is going to be cleaned thoroughly, jet washed. So I'm getting to the bottom and I just want to show you something. This is an easy pod that gets boiled 3 to 4 times a week during the summer, and I wash this in spring. Now, if you have never cleaned your easy pod this way, emptying it all, checking it all, then I would suggest you do. Rank, absolutely rank what is left in there. I'm just going to rinse it with pond water. So there you go, easy pod back and running. All is working well. I just need to top up the pond now, and I might as well enclose the pond here because the temperatures have gone down. So all in place. In here I've got a reverse fence bracket, where I slot this beam so the panel can never move, the polycarbonate sheet can never move. And over there, bracket again, where this beam slots in it, and that can never move either. And you've seen me just screwing the panels on the top, so that can never move either. And here I've got the window, which obviously I can shut, so I can still have access to the protein skimmer, the skimmer, and whatever else is on this side. So the only thing now I need to finish is that gap between the window and the copings. So for that I just put polycarbonate sheet again, which stopped the wind chill as well. Oh, there you go, all done. Everything is now done. Koi are going to be really cozy in there during the winter. Last year it really helped. My pond, the minimum it went down to was 9 degrees. Majority of the time it was staying at 11. We didn't have a harsh winter, that is got to be said. We'll see what this winter is has got for us. Just filling the pond, and there you go. This is one pond fully enclosed, and I can sit during the winter in the filter house. Following my video last week regarding the Bacterial powder, I had a great response from Stefan, so I really appreciate Stefan for the information that you have put in the comments. And what Stefan was explaining is that the sand actually traps the bacteria inside, and it's actually the best way to keep the bacteria there, which then is going to have a better effect in your moving bed, in your filters, and treat the water, especially for ammonia and nitrite. So I was concerned about putting this in my moving bed directly, and for this to go back in the pond and irritate the gills. But as Stefan was explaining, considering that in the mud ponds, this is what the grit does. It does go inside their gills and clear their gills and not clog them. It clears their gills and removes all the parasites, especially like gill flies. So, as I was still a little bit concerned, Stefan said just put in a little mesh bag directly in your moving bed. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be using this. Okay, so the little bag is inside the mesh bag, which I can just put in there and let the magic happen. Gloves, because I know what's behind there. Right, so I'm just dismantling the shower to give it a good clean. And obviously, look at this thing there. But why? Why would you even want to come into my shower? But so it's not too bad. Just need a good clean. So in the tray I had a mixture of Biohome, normal ceramic media, Biohome again, and pumice. But after almost a year, you can see that the pumice, yes, is, you can call it mature if you want to. I think sometimes we have to remember that colored stones or ceramic or media, plastic media, doesn't necessarily mean that it's matured. Sometimes it's stained or just clogged up. What I want to do in this shower is put less media but more effective media. Pumice served me very well, to be fair, for the first year. But pumice is it's okay, but it's not very porous. And it works more effectively if you put less, so it splashes on it, and that's the whole point of gassing off things. So I think where I want to change things is to have more space in the shower and not necessarily clog it up with all this media. From what I can see, the filter, the pre-filter, which is my Oase pressure filter has done a really great job, and I'm going to open it for you. So that's just the root that grows within the shower, and then I just clean all these dead bits and then I put it back. But this is what the root looks like. So I had some mountain tree lotus root left that they kindly sent me not so long ago, so I'm just going to use it in my shower as well. Might as well. There you go, that will do. So there you go, 7 months of use, and you can see that the sponges are still clean. I haven't compressed the sponges right now. So the way this pressure filter works is you've got the handle right here that you pump, this one that you pump up and down, and that plate here, sorry I haven't got enough space, that plate here doesn't just brush the sponges on the outside, but the whole plate lifts up and compresses the sponges. And this is why, in my opinion, this one, the Oase filters are really good. So I'm just going to give a quick clean to the sponges and then get them ready for the winter. So I've just emptied the water, but I haven't cleaned it yet. But as you can see, the can itself has got nothing at all on the sides, barely anything. Okay, this is after 7 months. So this is why when Chris and Ash from ANC, when you see the result on their pond, the size of the fish that they've got, and they've got one of those but much bigger, this is why I didn't hesitate to put this before my filters, my showers. Well, there you go. Everything is nice, clean, tidy, ready for the winter. So you're probably wondering, why on earth have I cut this mind your own business when it was so beautiful and almost like a Christmas tree, as a lot of people have said. But believe me, it grows, forever grows. I'm forever cutting it. So yeah, good trim before the winter, and now everything is back and running. So there's been quite a few changes in the pond. In terms of fish, I have moved on the golden corn, the akamatsuba and the Leo chiba down to 8 fish. It's a bit weird, but I think it's much better. And as I said, with the 2 fish coming in May, April, May, there will be 10 fish, which will allow them to grow properly and be fed properly. And there you go. It's a bit weird, but I think it's the right thing to do for my fish, for my pond. Last feed of the night, 11 o'clock at night. The fish are still very active. The pond is at 14 degrees. I'm pleased to say that since I've been using that pond detox, the fish are doing much better. There's barely any flicking now, so I'm really pleased with that. Still waiting for the results from the water board, but all in all, the fish are doing really well. The Hajiro is really eating now, so I'm really pleased with that. I don't know where it is. So I don't know if you can see, massive difference. He's almost fully healed. the scales will regrow naturally during the summer, but he's doing really well, eating really well, swimming very well, so I'm really pleased with that, really pleased with it all. My little torpedo there. Good night, people.